There we go.
Boom.
Sorry about that, guys.
Hello.
We again had everything plugged in and set up ahead of time, but I guess it went idle, so it knocked off the audio.
Technology is rude.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the patience. Thank you for joining us. To
We're
double back,
only 3 minutes late.
yeah. Well, still, 3 minutes is a long time in a digital space.
They got to see our pretty faces for a few minutes. It's fine.
And then I just disappeared behind the camera. So as we were saying, we are bonding over bourbon. I am Chris.
I'm Kat.
Kat is going to be sitting this episode. She has a bad back.
I know. I have the worst back. I have so much sciatic pain right now, so you have to deal with me sitting.
I keep trying to convince her to just do edibles and weed, but she's not really about that lifestyle.
I'd much rather just get like robot legs, you know?
Well, you can't get robot legs in your back.
Well, you just cut me off at like the torso, replace me with robot legs.
As somebody who enjoys some of the benefits of having a relationship, I veto this vehemently.
Fine. Can they just put like a cyborg like part into my back so I feel no pain?
Yeah, that's fine. Let's catch up with the chat
Okay.
here. I see a bunch of nopes. No, we can't hear you. No, we can't hear you. Now we can't see you.
I'm seeing some cool people in the chat though.
Yeah, some of our favorites. We got Night Method.
Hi, Night Method.
Happy to see you in here. We got Person 29, our favorite person with a number on their name. We got Russell, one of our OGs. We got Tony. Tony is the sponsor of tonight's Blind Flight.
Every time you say Tony, like in the house, he like mentions Tony all the time. And if anyone is a Seinfeld fan, they will know exactly what I'm talking about. I always want to show him that episode, but he is not interested in Seinfeld at all.
Yeah, I know I'm probably going to get some flack for this, but I like shows that have direction and continuity, so it's not really for me.
Tony.
Yeah, same reason I don't really like Game of Thrones that much.
That's all plot.
I like character development where the characters stick around, so it was always disappointing to see somebody get cut down before you could see what they became.
But it's great when it's a character you really hate, like Joffrey.
Yeah.
You're like, finally, this is awesome.
Wow, spoilers.
Well, I'm sorry. It came out 10 years ago.
We got Ray in the chat here. We got Ken. Thank you for joining us. We got the Heart release versus Keeper's Heart.
Ooh.
Yeah, let us know which one wins.
I've been seeing the Keepers all over.
Warming up the palate with some Kentucky Spirit.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Which Rick House? What else we got? Got Old Forester 1924 from I'm assuming Mr. Rene Barr. If it's Mrs. or any other pronoun, I apologize. I only see names. That's all I have to go off of.
Yeah.
We got RBTX34.
Baseball and pitcher? Oh,
baseball and whiskey?
No, baseball and pitcher. Like
that looks like a glass.
It is a glass.
Baseball and whiskey.
All right, I can't see.
We got Raging Irishman.
Hello.
Drink enough whiskey and you won't have the pain. Yeah, you're not wrong.
That's true. I'm really hoping that'll help.
We're going to take care of some of that soon.
I might be standing by the end of this episode. You don't know.
Then Doc Swinson's White Pork Cask. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thank you for joining us, Chad. Chad is mostly responsible for one of our giant hauls that we're going to have at the end of the month.
And a big dent in our budget, too.
Yeah. We have a couple of more things like tricks up our sleeves. A couple of nice vintage bottles that have been off the market from a certain legacy distillery that's changed names a couple of times and is now a historical like landmark in Kentucky.
North?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah. Found North is totally in Kentucky. Siding with Kat, 25 years. You know what?
So good.
I hear you. I don't agree.
It's so good.
It's fine. I'm more of a Curb Your Enthusiasm because it's like really to the point. Like Larry David doesn't miss any notes to prove that he's the person that he is. Where half of Seinfeld is people pretending that they're not the people that they are.
I mean, isn't that life in general where they're just like, I'm trying to hide that I'm an asshole, but truly deep down, everyone is.
I don't think we need to unpack that anymore. I think you've told us enough right there. Old Dom Cash Strength. Robots are taking over the world. I wrote a drive. Nope. That's on a list of my nopes. I don't want to be in any vehicle that doesn't have a driver until it's been tried, true, and tested. I respect your bravery. I would have been like, no, I'll walk.
I don't think they tell you before you get in either. They're not like, this is a driveless or a driverless car. They're just like, get in and maybe you'll get out of the parking lot.
But isn't Waymo like
solely?
Is that a car company, like a service or like an actual app? I don't know enough about it. Did you say soulless?
I said solely a driveless.
I was gonna be like, wow, a soulless car.
I mean,
just assuming that everybody doesn't make it to their final destination.
Aren't all cars soulless?
Yeah. I'm glad you like that place. That place is actually pretty cool. Thankfully the owner was willing to talk with us a little bit about pricing, so it's helpful, especially when you see the sticker price that was behind the original sticker. I was like, there's no way I even would have talked to you about it. I think he wanted $450 originally.
Yeah.
And I was like, I get it, but like, I'm not going to get it.
Yeah. I mean, you have to make money back up, but also,
Ooh, Michter's right, old fashioned. Yeah, we're also not sorry. We definitely owe you big time. We're going to repay the favor when we have you at one of our meetups. America's Uncle Tom, welcome to the chat. Ben Holiday, very nice. Is that the regular one or the single rick house? Or not single rick house, red wheat. Red wheat, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Well, there's a single rick house too.
Waymo is a driverless car. Yeah, but that one's not bottled and bond because those are higher proof.
Yeah.
Waymo's a driverless car service. Yeah, please. I'm interested. I'm gonna have a little bit of morbid curiosity until I see what this is like, and then even then, I'm probably gonna have what's the word, like derealization?
Maybe. I would laugh so hard if it's just Raging Irishman, like in the car screaming the whole time. He's like, ah!
Yeah, just like suddenly becomes falsetto. Just ah! My haul from Kentucky, Indiana. Yeah, I saw your haul. Your haul was impressive.
I know, you have to post it in the Discord too.
Yeah,
so everyone can see it. I think you did.
I think you did.
Yeah, I think you did.
If not, we saw it in one of our overlapping groups that we're in. Regular one, still solid. Not much beats it for that price point. And it seems like some places the prices are going down and other prices are going up in different places.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but
I don't think the market knows what's happening right now.
Well, some people know the market too well and they decide to capitalize on it.
It's true.
Like if you'd pay 60, you'd pay 65.
It's like if anyone picked up is it Predictum?
Oh, let's not start on that one.
Yeah. And just like cases and cases in people's houses, and you're just like, oh my God.
Yeah, a bunch of people. For those that don't know about the Predictum drama, it's highly disputed that this bottle that's made for the owner of the Golden Knights, it has 15-year whiskey sourced from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Some people were saying it's Wild Turkey 15-year. Some people were saying it's Buff Turkey. I backtracked and looked at all the information, and like the guy says that he had the barrels for a couple of years in his private collection and forgot about them.
Which is crazy, just to have like a bunch of barrels in your house.
Especially potentially Wild Turkey barrels.
And you're just like...
It's probably not in his house. It's probably a warehouse.
Yeah.
But like...
I'm hoping it was in like a steel vat or something, not just stuck in the barrels.
Oh, they were toted at one point. So they were just pulled out of the barrels and put into like a vat.
Okay, good.
Usually it's metal. I don't think they'll do like anything else.
I think they do
metal.
Stainless steel.
Yeah.
To keep like all the flavor.
But the controversy here is it involved a lot of like professionals or people that are like looked at as professionals, like Rare Bird 101 and like Bourbon Culture and a couple. And like everybody had different opinions on where it was coming from. I did the math, and Buffalo Trace started distilling for Campari in, God, I'm going to misquote it now. I think it was like 2006, and the barrels would have like predated that. Or no, it's 2008. 2008 is when the buyout happened, and 2009 is when the distilling started. So it would have like predated that. But I'm not going to further pull at this sweater until it unravels. Whatever you think it is, If you like it and it's for you, that's all that matters.
Hey, and it's on sale at Binny's.
No, they're all gone now.
They're gone? Oh my gosh. People just scoop them up.
Yeah, one of the groups that I'm in, along with a couple other people in the chat here, basically helped purge their inventory. And a lot of people decided to start flipping them because the normal price was considered $600 for a 15-year Kentucky bourbon. And they could get it for like $170. So it lasted maybe like 10 days total. And Binny's had like 600 bottles from what I heard. Some people bought cases. Some people probably bought a crate. Some of them have already ended up on unicorn auctions.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, but it's funny to see that the needle's not moving. And right now, from the last time I looked at it, they were at like roughly $200 even. So that means somebody's going to break even.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes more sense just to like hold on to it for like a few years and just like hope that someone will be like, oh my God, 5 years ago, I didn't get this.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to trade it. But like, it's just craziness to me.
Yeah. And I tried it. It's not bad. My first thought was it's probably Barton. If we're comparing Wild Turkey to Barton, I would take Wild Turkey 15-year any day of the week instead of Barton 15. It's not bad. Just slightly peppery, kind of like heavy rye spice finish.
Yeah. I really like Wild Turkey, especially the older statement stuff starts to get like that nice like wild cherry flavor to it.
Like medicinal cherry too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's catch up on some of the chat here.
Did I pour something fun for us?
Yeah. We're gonna crack open some bottles that we just got recently. So picked up a backup bottle of Penelope Wheated for $27. It's not bad. We're not crazy about it, but if you can find it for a good deal and you like it, by all means, scoop it up.
There we go.
So for a little bit of context, the first one that we're opening here is my first ever purchase from Unicorn Auctions. We got this for, I think, $10 less than MSRP, which is crazy. Let me see.
Do you want to shoot?
This is the 13th Colony Maple Wood Spiral Finish. So this is one that we were kind of keeping an eye on for quite some time. It's not in our state. We don't really get it. You basically have to either buy secondary or make a deal with the devil in order to get it.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think of it.
Yeah, these are like so difficult to get the tags off or the neck.
Well, you also don't want to like ruin the whole presentation, but I guess
that way. Okay.
Yeah, he's just stabbing.
But yeah, so we're going to start with this one as a warm-up pour, and then we do have a flight from Tony. We have 3 different spirits that we're going to be trying through, and we also have a little bit of a surprise.
Oh.
So, surprise. We're going to be giving away a couple of different pours tonight. We're definitely going to be giving away this 13th Colony, as well as a couple of other items. Some of these are going to be finished. And that's why the word of the night is finished.
Finished.
In all caps.
We're not finished. These are finished.
Yeah. We're far from finished. We're barely starting. All right. Good night, everyone.
Okay. It was nice seeing you guys.
You sat through 3 minutes of technical difficulties for nothing.
Well, you got 13 minutes of us. So there you go.
13 minutes for 13 colonies. Yeah. So to that note, if you haven't let us know what you're drinking in the chat, let us know right now. I'm interested to see what people sip on when they watch these videos.
Ooh. Did you take a sip?
No.
You just nosed it?
Yeah.
It has a strong ethanol.
Yeah. Very much so.
Yeah. But I do get a little bit of like the maple wood where it has like the nice like caramelization to the nose.
Like dark sugar sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went full in.
You never go full glass. This one kind of stings. I've had some allergies or something the last couple days, so like my nose is a little messed up. Just breathing this in kind of hurts a little bit.
I mean, you saw how stupid I was, just like going full nose in, but it does have a lot of ethanol to it.
It's also kind of musky.
A little musky. A little cane syrupy. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, sorry. We didn't even notice the Disco 11 and 12 until the very end of filming. And we texted one of our buddies and he's like, I've never had those. I'll take them. So we we got the last ones for somebody that we know will appreciate them.
If we ever see them again, we'll let you know first.
And thanks for watching our videos.
Yes, thank you.
And for supporting the stores that we like. We try not to film at stores that we don't like.
That store was insane. I mean, the minute we went inside to...
This would be one that we didn't like that much.
Oh.
But we're going to leave it at that. If you know which store it is, amazing. If not, I don't want to say it out loud in case they're watching.
I was honestly traumatized at that store. So Cork and Keg is amazing. I have 2 points. Cork and Keg is amazing. From the outside, it looks teeny tiny.
So tiny.
It looks so small. I'm like,
it looks like a little shack in the middle of a road.
I'm like, Chris, people were recommending this.
And I was like, I don't know. People keep saying it's great.
And we walked in and like, I just looked to the right and I was like, oh, that's a lot of whiskey. And then I turned to the left. And I'm like, that is an insane amount of whiskey for like this small little store.
And then I'm like, sign bottle, sign bottle, sign bottle. Okay, this place fucks.
And then the store next to the casino, that was one of our most traumatic moments in like the history of our channel, where we found the Kentucky Spirit with the turkey feathers in it.
I don't want to talk about it.
I know.
It had actual turkey feathers trapped under the label of the Kentucky Spirit label. And we tried to tell the person, like, hey, there's feathers in here. Please don't take them out.
Like, please just leave it as is.
Yeah, but there was a little bit of a language barrier. So the person was like, oh, okay, and just ripped it out. And I was like, why would I ask you to pull this out?
And then just like threw it in the garbage.
Yeah.
And I was like,
she was like, can I have it back? And he's like, no, it's gone.
No.
I was like, I could have pulled it out myself. Do you think I'm just like some entitled dude with money that's like, please pull this out?
Oh, ew.
Ugh, I can't touch it myself.
Yeah.
That's always my go-to for like entitled and well off. It's just
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready to go for a sip.
All right, let's do it.
Ooh.
And my first sip of the day.
I'm gonna catch up on some more of these while we figure out the flavors.
Wow.
Bourbon Baller Lee, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you as well. Jepson cash strengths are usually pretty good, unless you get some of the Tennessee ones. Those can be kind of hit or miss.
The Dickel.
Yeah. If they're proof down, they might be a little off profile for Dickel. But some of the cash strength ones, I don't know. I'm on both sides of the fence on this one. Some are great, some are terrible. I usually like the Kentucky ones. We've tried a number of the Indiana barrels that they get.
The MGP, which are pretty good, and they get like a lot of age on them as well.
Yeah, well, you mentioned the Finnish one here. You might have a chance to try a Finnish Jepson's, as long as you put Finnish in all caps in the chat here.
Yeah, the OZ Tyler barrels, I feel like we had the best time drinking.
Yeah, did I tell you this, that Chad found Rock Castle store pick?
That's crazy. I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, same. But instead, he picked up the King Solomon Rye for us, which is a really cool label.
I know it is. We need to crack that one open.
I think it's behind you. That's fine. We'll look for it later. But yeah, really, really cool. We absolutely love Rock Castle. I know we've like kind of talked about them in a previous video. It's good stuff. Really, really good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't love the price of their shipping. How
much is shipping?
I can't remember. I think it's
too much.
I think it's like 25.
Yeah. No.
Which, like, I get it, but we don't buy enough for it to matter, like to cut the cost of the shipping.
Yeah.
So we usually just tag it on to somebody who's going somewhere, and they're like, "You want anything?" I'm like, "Yeah, let me know if you see some 13th Colony." I know it's super easy to fit in a suitcase.
When Chris and I first started dating, I was amazed that he paid for shipping, and I was just like, what? You just don't buy enough to get free shipping?
Yeah, well, sometimes it's a lot. 8-year Turkey 101. We just cracked ours yesterday. It's pretty damn good. Cork and Keg does rock.
Yeah.
We got some other people that joined us here. We got JL. We got Jason. We got Roman Carter. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon today also.
Thank you.
We really, really appreciate you. That's kind of a good segue for our next point. So as of next week, by the time our next video drops on Tuesday, we're actually going to be opening up our Discord to the public. For those that have been paid members for a long time, we really, really appreciate you. We just wanted to open up a little bit more interaction to the rest of the community. So what we're going to do is anybody who is a current Patreon supporter, we are going to give you a premium channel access. So you get first word on stores that we go to before we actually drop the videos. We'll let you know what kind of stuff they have available. We'll also have tips for like little honey holes that we really love. There's also going to be member only or Patreon member only live streams and YouTube member live streams as well. So more of an intimate setting.
Calls. Yeah.
Well,
where you actually get to interact
that's
with
what I'm trying to tell them right now.
Live streams, you don't get to interact.
Well,
but
I was trying to say personal, private live streams with you and the other members of our Patreon and our YouTube channel. And you have the chance to not only do sort of like a virtual meetup, but on occasion we might send out some blind flights, and we do like a organized blind flight. We all have to figure out what it is, and we'll make sure that we don't know which bottles are which. We might involve a friend with this one, so it'll be fun.
I feel like I'm a good friend because I always forget what's in the box, especially if it's like weeks in advance, and I'll be like, wow.
Yep.
I was really smart for picking those things.
On that note, we do have a blind that's coming out for next week's video, and Kat was like, I don't even remember what I poured in here. And I'm like, great, I love it.
It was in the right order, though.
Kat, you rock. Yes.
Thank you.
Blessed are the forgetful.
In some ways, I remember a lot, but when it comes to like the blind flights, for some reason, I'm just like, I poured it. It's in one of these glasses that looks like the other glass, and we're good to go.
To offset that, sometimes she forgets things as soon as I say them. So there's also that.
Or when I'm in Target, and I'm like, all right, I need to go for dishwasher soap and hand soap, and then I leave with like $200 except for that. And
then it turns into also this picture frame and the Post Malone Oreos. And
those were at Aldi. And
they also had like this whiskey that doesn't really sit on shelves, so I decided to grab one and then realized I should grab two, and you're like, okay, how much was it? Like, oh, like $100, and you're like, okay,
that's fine.
Like, is this cutting into our whiskey budget? It better not. I didn't approve this.
Oh, and speaking of whiskey budgets too, we will have our Glencairns finally getting ordered. So those who were Patreon members
our Patreon members.
Yes, our Patreon, not just general.
Well, you're saying that were.
Yeah.
Like
currently.
For people that have been we'll circle back to this one in a minute.
Yeah.
For people that have been, is it Bonding Over Bourbon tier?
Yep.
Which is I believe the $10 tier. For everyone that's been in that tier for the last 4 months at least, we owe you some Glencairns. We have them. We contacted the company that's going to do the etching for us. They sent us some proofs for it.
It looks so cute.
Yeah, they also gave us the invoice. So as soon as we finish up with this, we're going to just pay it, and then we're going to get like maybe 72. Yeah, 72.
2 are going to us, of course.
And then for the Bonding Over Bourbon tier, for those that have been members for at least 4 months, you get them free of charge. We'll just ask you for your information, for your address, or where you want us to send it to, and then you'll receive it in the mail.
Yeah, or if we know you, just let us know where we can find you.
Yeah,
in person.
And then for those that haven't been members for the last 4 months or aren't in that tier, we'll still have them available to purchase. We have to discuss pricing on it, so don't quote us on anything yet.
Yeah.
But we're going to try to keep it as like low to the ground as possible, because glasses get expensive.
They really do. We spent way too much on those black Glencairns, and I hate them.
Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
I still think that your profile sticker is amazing and slightly terrifying. Is that a burger with eyes on a grill? I hope that's what that is. I don't want my food looking back at me. Okay, before I get sidetracked, Post Malone Oreos, shortbread and chocolate. So
there's one Oreo, like there's 2 sides to the Oreo, obviously, as Oreos are.
You don't have open-faced Oreos?
One side is shortbread. The other side is
Like salted caramel or something, right?
The inside is the inside is salted caramel and shortbread. The outside is one
All right.
vanilla cookie, one chocolate cookie.
So the key words that Kat is forgetting to say is that the cream is a swirl.
The cream is a swirl.
It's a swirl. It's not like they just stuck two flavors like this or just topped them on top of each other. It's like swirl ice cream cones.
I would be into
for
if it
Oreo
was
cream.
half and half.
I would not.
Because then you could like bite one side and then the other,
the
test it out. And then you have 4 different ways of eating the cookie.
No, the whole point is to get even distribution of flavor.
Nah.
That makes perfect bites.
I disagree.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I want multiple.
Welcome,
ways.
Red Kayak. Appreciate you joining us. Have we went back to Tanager lately? Yes.
Yes. We did a
feature.
Still Austin feature on Shy Guy Spirits.
Yeah. Our buddies over at Shy Spirits.
Sorry, Shy Spirits guy. I feel like I always twist those.
Yes. But it's fine. I'm here for the save. The whole thing. Sorry, that one got me. So we have. I still think that it holds up.
Mm-hmm.
I know in some of the groups that we're in, we've seen people be like, "Oh, it doesn't hold a candle to Joseph Magnus. Oh, like King of Kentucky could destroy it. This thing could kill it." Like, that's fine. That's great. I always respond with, "But did you try it with a cigar?"
I'll also say at a lower proof as well, you have to realize that like it's going to be a little more delicate.
Yes.
Than like King of Kentucky. Like King of Kentucky is high proof.
Yes, and that is everyone's argument, is that it's too low of proof against it that I've spoken to. That's their argument, and I agree. But more proof would definitely help it, but more proof isn't everything. We've definitely had like high proof spirits that just are unpalatable.
Yeah.
Because they're too astringent. Like for instance, I mean those for the most part are fine. These
so hard.
We don't buy these anymore. They're always really abrasive and really astringent. So I think it keeps getting better. I think if you have like an interest or a hobby in cigars, it's probably one of the best cigar whiskeys. I've had a few that I really enjoyed, like cigar wise, with some whiskeys that I thought were pretty decent. But in my mind, none of them were as good as Tanager with it. It just added like this viscous kind of oiliness to it. It brought out a lot of the underlying berry notes, and I honestly just think that it's amazing for that. Again, might be unpopular opinion. Always try things for yourself. If you can find a place that will give you a sample pour of it, or a friend that's willing to give it to you, like if you have cigars at home, go try it.
Yeah,
I highly recommend it.
I think it's delicious without
a
cigar too.
We have Mary joining us.
Hi, Mary. Hopefully you heard all of our Glencairn talk too.
Yeah, and if you didn't, we're sending you one in the mail soon. So keep your eyes out on your inbox for either Discord or Patreon. And then, awesome seeing you. Yeah, I'm really glad that you're enjoying this. The 8-year, yeah, we were kind of surprised by it. I think we like it more than the 70th.
I do like it more than the 70. I think it has more of did I say it had more like caramel notes to it?
It had more baking spice, and it was like less cherry forward. It had a little bit more of like an interesting backbone to it.
Yeah.
More like traditional wild turkey vibes instead of just whatever the 70th was. It's not bad. It's just different.
Yeah, I like the 70th. I think that if you're going to compare it to like Kentucky Spirit, it doesn't really hold much of a candle.
No.
But yeah, I think it.
Well, it's also single barrel versus blending. Some would make an argument for or against the other ones.
Yeah.
Has anybody had any trouble getting the Wild Turkey 8-year 101?
I haven't seen it.
We talked about maybe putting that up for a sample. If somebody wants to enter in the giveaway here. If you're interested, let us know.
I know it's going to be a shelfer, but it's probably going to be like 6 months until it's a shelfer.
Well, yeah, all the taters around here are just scooping them up because there's no limit. So they're just grabbing a bunch of them. Incredibly delicious. They're half price at Brownstone. Yeah,
nice.
Half off is the best way.
Yeah.
We got loving the 101 8-year. Currently looking for a backup. Would love to find a 70th. We have a 70th that's open and one that we're squirreling away
Mhm.
because we want to kind of have like a time capsule to try the different releases as they go and see if the 8 is always the same every year. If they do another version like the 70th, we want to be able to compare it to it. So we're unfortunately going to sit on ours for a while, but you can always check secondary sites. They'll be like a little gougy, but it's not going to break the bank too much.
It's not like buying a super allocated bottle.
Yeah, like
you
buying
know?
a Pappy Van Winkle or
Yeah.
a George T. Stagg.
Yeah.
Cases upon cases in Connecticut.
That
Tony,
is crazy. Connecticut, it just blows my mind.
Tony, I'm still envious of where you live.
I know.
I know some things you can't get, but the things you can get are significantly cheaper and more readily available. Got it in North Carolina in April. We just got ours. Like Illinois and Chicago is
That's
always
crazy.
late. So overall, what do you think of this one?
I really like it. I keep going back to it. It's really hard to describe. I think that it has a nice, like, it's not overly tannic,
Yeah, it is a little tannic
a
though.
little tannic, but it has like a nice sweetness to it. Have you ever had like maple water before?
No.
It used to be like a really big trend back when I was at like my first data job. And they had just like water tapped from a maple tree and then they bottled it. And it's like very understated. It's very clean tasting.
What do you mean water tap from a maple tree?
How do you think maple syrup is made?
I always assumed that the sap was just collected.
It's in like water form. You tap it and then it's like a bunch of water that comes out. And then you boil it for hours and hours to make
And then
like
it just reduces?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Um
Well, I learned something today. I thought it always just came out like super rich and like thick and sticky. And I don't want to look at the comments after I said that.
but that's how I would kind of describe it. It's really clean but tannic. It's like a lot of like back and forth to it.
Yeah. Oh my god. Tony, come on. I see like 2 or 3 cases stacked somewhere in Connecticut
Let me see.
for $38
That
for
is
Wild Turkey 8.
Crazy. That's wild.
And the Boo Rye, just cases of it. Yours is about half price for what it goes here. It was like $90.
I would buy the Boo Rye for $90.
Yeah, the Boo Rye around here is like between
150.
120 to 150.
Yeah. It's painful. I
yeah.
really want it, but I'm also not going to pay $150 for it.
Really enjoyed the 8-year at Delilah's the other night.
Nice.
Yeah, they're great. Especially their shelfers at Delilah's. You could get a really, really good discount on them.
Oh, yeah.
What else we got? Smoke Eye behind you. Try to get one when I go to California, but it's always out of stock at Total Wine. Does it live up to the hype? Yes and no. Is it good? Yes. Is it a GTS killer? Hell no.
No.
Could it give Stag a run for its money? Maybe on a good day, depending on what you've eaten, how much sleep you've had, what like.
Wait, did you have coffee or not?
Yeah, how much like barometric pressure is is around you? Like, there's lots of factors that, if lined up perfectly, could probably beat Stag, but there's no way in hell it's beating GTS.
You know the funniest, I think, compliment and not compliment that we got on our Ludens pick from Jepson's was that it was a bad year of GTS. And I'm like, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I'm like, if it was like something they didn't want to release for like that year and they're just like, we're going to skip it this year. Like, it's good, but it's not like GTS good. And you're like, all right.
Like, yeah, I'll take that. And then I think somebody else also said it reminded him of King of Kentucky, or not King of Kentucky, Birthday Bourbon.
Oh, Birthday
But
Bourbon.
like a little higher proof.
Like the older one.
I was like, all right, this is both a good and bad thing.
I'll take it.
Like, because they've gotten worse over time, but I'll get off my soapbox.
Yeah.
Have we tried Pendleton 10?
No.
Wait. Yes, I have. A long time ago. Like, maybe 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago.
I only know Pendleton is like the
Canadian whiskey?
No, like the clothing company that makes like the cool blankets and stuff.
I don't know.
I don't even know what that whiskey is.
I'm really bad with brands unless they have booze inside of them.
I'm really bad with whiskey when it comes to like Canadian whiskey.
Yeah, that's not my forte. Only came across one bottle of the 8-year so far. Got lucky with the 70th and found multiples at Mariano's.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think we got ours at Mariano's too.
We did. Well, we got 2. We got one from Binny's, which was a little overpriced. And then the other one we got was at Mariano's. We just went in and was just like, hey, can you just like check to see if you have it? The tag is still on the shelf. I'm wondering if you like got a new shipment. And the guy walked in and he's like, yeah, is there anything else you're looking for back there? And I was like, Coy Hill, Russell's 15. And he's like, no. Like, we only have this one. I checked for all the other ones and we're sold out. And I was like, but you looked. All right, I appreciate you. And that's a solid dude.
That is.
Honestly. That's somebody who doesn't care about like holding on to like the unicorns for sake of like extorting somebody. They're just like, you want it? Yeah, we got it in the back. How many do you want? And I'm like, 3? 3 of each?
One for each of my friends.
Yeah, and then for giveaways. Time for a road trip. Yep.
I know, we do need to go to the East Coast.
Yeah. Tony, we're going to be hitting you up somewhat soon. We have to figure out when that is. Picking up the 8-year tonight? Hell
Nice.
yeah. Hello from Iowa. Is this Buzz?
Hey, Buzz.
Buzz, it was a pleasure to meet you and your partner. We like kind of had tunnel vision at the World of Whiskey, and we were like, we got like 30 minutes. We got to run around and like go do this stuff. And then you recognized us and we locked eyes and we were like, okay, like, yeah, this is great. Like, I love talking to this dude. He's so nice. He's so friendly, like really appreciates what we're trying to do here. And, you know, honestly, I don't feel like we missed anything from the other side of the room. I was much happier to have the conversation with you.
For sure.
Because we've talked about this a little bit, but being in a digital space, in a digital box, as we are right now,
Hobbit hole.
It can be Hobbit hole, Harry Potter closet, whatever you want to call it. This is literally under a staircase. We can feel a little isolated. So when we run into people that kind of understand the vision for what we're trying to do, we really, really appreciate it, because we couldn't get to where we are now if it wasn't for you watching our videos.
For sure.
That aside, also appreciating them goes so far. We are so appreciative and so grateful. We're happy to meet anybody that is interested in meeting us and talking to us and just giving our heartfelt thank you and appreciation for continuing to support us.
For sure.
We've had some stumbling. We've learned from some things, hence the technical difficulties in the beginning of this. But I would like to think we're headed in a better direction, and we have a lot of content planned for the rest of the year.
Yeah, we do.
After we move, which is not going to be fun for all of this.
15 days.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. I still find it crazy that people recognize us in public too. Yeah. It's always at a liquor store, surprise, surprise. But every time I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
Just us two weirdos hanging out.
We're getting to the point where liquor store owners start to know who we are. Like when we went to Cork and Keg, I like tried to hand him a card to be like, hi, like we have a YouTube channel. We'd love to like film at your store. And he's like, I know who you are. And I was like, okay.
Oh.
I was like, maybe we need to quiet this down a little bit.
Well, what are we going to do?
Yeah. So overall, this is really good. Very, very good. I feel like I want a little more proof on it.
What is it at? 113?
56.5. Yeah, 113. Pretty damn good. It's definitely one of the more subtle maple finishes that I've had on something. And I know it's not like a maple barrel.
Yeah.
Technically, it is a spiral. So
I mean, it's not even maple syrup. It's just the wood.
Well, that's what I said. Maple wood versus maple spiral. Like a whole barrel versus just a chunk of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's solid. We're usually not big on like the stave or like spiral kind of finishes. The only brand that we tend to like kind of be okay with doing that is 2XO, because their French oak is just amazing.
It's so good.
Really, really good value bottle for French oak. And I think that this is probably a close second. I'd pick up another one if we killed it.
This is really good. Do you get sweet corn?
A little bit.
Do you get smoky oak?
A little bit.
Maple?
Yeah. What if I was like, no?
No, not at all. Bittersweet chocolate?
Yeah, kind of.
All right.
I also get like...
Ow, that was my wrist.
Like a sweet tea kind of vibe?
A little. I could see a sweet tea.
Is your wrist okay?
I know, I'm dying. I could see like a oolong tea where it's like a little kind of like funky green tea.
Yeah,
Like
I can see that. Let's see. With direct flights, happy to show you around. We'll be in close communication with you once we figure it out. We just have too many things coming up.
we have another member of the team joining us very soon too.
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing here. We're getting a puppy.
Another puppy.
Our dog is about 5 years old, and she's starting to show some signs of being lonely. And I know that having a second dog can increase the lifespan. So we figured it's time to get her a brother. So we're going to the same breeder. We already picked out the dog. It's 2.5 weeks old, and I'm sure there will be pictures to come in the Discord.
It's a little potato right now.
Yeah.
It can't walk or anything.
She wants to call it Tater, but
I think that's the cutest name.
I don't want to do that.
Aw.
I also don't want to say things about like, these taters, and have her be like, or sorry, have him be like, what? You called me? Prayers that all those bottles make it safely. Yeah, I'm really worried, Nick.
I know.
Very, very worried. But I'm very, very careful with this stuff. So there's going to be no chance that it happens. I have like, what do we have? Like 7 cases, 7 cardboard boxes on the ground right now.
It's just going upstairs too.
Yeah.
So we're just getting a bigger space. We're not moving like across town or anything. It'll be easy.
We're literally just moving up a flight of stairs, which is somehow scarier, but it'll be fine.
Yeah. Hopefully my back is better.
You guys rocked in. Just got the 101. Nice. For your review, seems like it should be a buy. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's very solid.
Oh yeah. I would definitely pick it up. How much was it?
40-ish? Like 40.
Yeah.
Chad got it for us at Costco in Kentucky. I think it was like 35 maybe.
Oh yeah. For $35, it's a pickup every day.
Jepson's Maple, no contest. Not even close. Good. Not even close.
Yeah.
Like if you put a gun to my head, I'd quickly go Jepson's. And if they were like, if you pick the Jepsons, I'm gonna shoot you, I would still say Jepson's. Yes, absolutely sucks to pour. I hate pouring from these more than any other bottle of whiskey that we own. I absolutely hate it. But,
there's another one that I hate pouring. I'll have to think about which one it is, but every time I'm just like, and half the pour is on the table.
Dogs, hell yeah. Welcome in, Jenny B. Got our dog's a dog also 2 years ago after getting the first one. How did that work out? How did you get them like both acclimated without the original or the first dog getting pissed off and jealous? Because I'm open to some advice.
I feel like in our Discord we need to have like an animal chat section where we can just talk about this, because I'm sure there'll be a lot.
Thank you so much, Bustin' One.
Hello.
Appreciate you. Have a great night. We'll catch you next time, hopefully. Made in Indiana. Oh, I'm thinking of something else.
I don't know. I'll have to look it up afterwards.
Yeah, for sure. That's so exciting. Bonded over bourbon and pups. Yeah, I'm sure at some point we're gonna have to be like bonding over bread loaves, because they're both corgis. Bonding over puppies.
Well, I always thought we should have a segment that's like offshoot of like bourbon, so it'd be like bonding over, and then it would have like a spinning wheel. And then it'd be like,
we just force content for that topic.
Yeah. And then you're just like, all right, it's bonding over gin. It's bonding over puppies. It's bonding over like, I don't know, food, things like that, where you could like have just a weird video.
Guys, we've officially reached season 5 of a show's run where you just start throwing shit at the wall to see what works. We can talk about that one off camera. I think
maybe
that needs
Patreon only.
I think that needs a lot of tweaking.
Do you guys want to just hear us talk about bourbon all the time, or other things? Aw, cute. Thank you.
Yeah,
it was nice meeting you.
It was a pleasure. I'm glad that we could both kind of have that same impact on each other, or all 4 of us rather. It was a pleasure.
For sure.
Yeah, we're so happy to be able to give you a large list of places to go to while you were here, because one of the things that we started noticing is like with other YouTubers, it's like they post all this stuff. We think like, okay, we're never going to go there. What if there's a reason to? We should just save it. And then we just have like a list of like 10 places to check out, which is amazing. And Chicago is like a
it's huge,
big city. and then the suburbs and everything else. So like, I'm glad that we could give you like a hit list of places to go to. And Tony can tell you, when he came here, I was like, all right, come on. I was like, I'm going to take you to 3 places. We're going to knock out everything that you're looking for. And you're going to go back with a full suitcase ready to go on day 1 of your trip.
I think it also helps if you give us like a mission of what to pick too.
That's my favorite.
And then you're like, all right, I really want like a Weller Special Reserve. I really want like I don't know, a Buffalo Trace pick, something like that. And we're like, all right, I got you. I know where to go.
Screams from the other room. They're getting another puppy. I love that. Tell the missus we appreciate her. Making me feel better about passing on the 13 Colony Maple. Honestly, like, again, it's not bad. It's pretty damn good. But is it breathtaking? No.
You may win a sample tonight.
Yeah, and then you can try it for yourself. Is it better than most maple things that we've tried? Yes, absolutely. This uses restraint. This uses a little bit of character to the blending process and how long they aged it with the spiral.
Is this better than... This is great.
Sorry,
I was
guys.
talking.
This bit, you got to stop it. Go on.
I think like the base, like the worst maple that we've ever had was the RD1 maple. Their Amburana, their maple are both like unpalatable.
I'm convinced that their whole line is unpalatable, but we haven't tried all of them.
Yeah.
Although we did try the cash strength Amburana one, and that one was actually really
that one was better, but I still don't think I would buy it.
Yeah, same. Let the dogs figure it out. What is a puppy? So they should be fine. Yeah, our dog wasn't socialized to the same extent that we're gonna let this dog be. We got ours at 8 weeks, and she definitely didn't understand some of the social cues of like, if something yelps or screams when you bite it, you should stop biting. Like, she found it to be funny. Plus, she like bit off a portion of Cat's bangs. She would like bite anything because she found it hilarious. And like at one point, I know corgis nip, but she like actively like bit into one of our legs, and I was like, okay, we're done with this.
I don't know if that's just like a corgi trait. They are kind of just like little bullies in general.
Well, they're definitely little assholes, but they're cute.
They're cute. That's how they get around it.
Tony can attest to this. Corgis are cute, but sometimes they can be little stubborn assholes. Speaking of Tony, not stubborn, you know what? Very, very nice, very, very generous. Sent us 3 different blind samples for us to try. Really, really, really appreciate it. As you can see, nothing has been altered. I left the tape exactly as it is. We got no notes for what this is other than it's going to be interesting. I'm excited for it.
Do you want new glasses?
Yes, I was going to say, let's get the traditional Glencairn.
I can do things. I can bend.
We should put this one. I'll put it over here for now.
Should I have labeled these?
We have tape over on the side.
I'll do it while you talk.
Okay. All right, let's see with the chat. Jumping the shark. Yep. We're going to set the shark on fire too.
Oh, I heard shark and I'm like, eh?
Yep. Yep. You totally should jump over a shark.
I mean, maybe to get around the smell.
When making old fashions, cost is no object within reason.
Oh.
If we're talking about no price point.
I mean, I would love a WLW old fashioned, but
it also like an actual BTAC.
Yeah.
Old fashioned. Oh my god.
It would be delicious.
Yeah, don't do that. Somebody's gonna freak out. Honestly, each Taylor small batch is pretty good for an old fashioned. What I've been more obsessed with lately, I'm not sure if I've talked about it on here. So I've worked in a lot of like high-end kind of speakeasy bars. So I've learned through some of my coworkers some of the old school world, like old bar book classic cocktails that people don't talk about anymore. There's a variation that's called a Battle of New Orleans, which is named after the battle of the same name. So it's basically combining the backbone of an old fashioned with some of the flavors of a Sazerac. So you have an old fashioned build. Instead of Angostura bitters, old fashioned bitters, you're using Peychaud's to give a little bit more like aromatic flavor profile. And then you're also adding a dash of absinthe and then finishing it with a lemon discard instead of orange. And at my current job, I sell a lot of it. Most of the time, I'll make it with Stag, and it turns out to be
really good.
phenomenal.
It's really good.
I'm pretty sure that I've sold like 2 bottles of Stag in just old fashions alone. They are so good. So good. I encourage you, if any of you have high proof whiskey at home that's semi in the realm of like Stag's flavor notes, and you decide to make this cocktail, you will freak out. You will absolutely freak out. I highly recommend you try this. I've given it to industry professionals. I've given it to people that work at liquor stores. I've given it to people who don't know a lot about whiskey, but know the flavors they like. And everyone agrees that it's one of the best things that they've ever had. I'm always surprised when somebody gets a second order because those are expensive and also
high
proof.
If you're eating a lot, though.
Yeah. And by all means, I get it. If you're having a rich meal and you want something with a little bit of kick to it, like it'll get the job done.
Want me to pour him?
Yes. Also, you should label these like ABC. Oh, nice. Okay. I couldn't see it. It was all the way over here. Sorry. Whiskey Sippers, sorry to leave you hanging so long. Happy to see you in here. If you guys aren't subscribed to Whiskey Sippers already, you should be. And Whiskey Sippers, feel free to put your channel link up in the chat here.
Oh, they already do. They already have their little gears.
Yeah, that's why I said that. Have you had 13th Colony, red bourbon, or rye? No. I don't know if we've seen that anywhere. A lot of the special releases or like the very limited releases, they're gone before we get the chance to even feign interest in it and just be like, how much is the price? Oh, it's gone. So a lot of those just kind of go in one ear and out the other. But we try to get the ones that we can get our hands on. That maple spiral we got just on unicorn auctions and it was pretty cheap. Cat's name is Tater. Well, there we go. We'll debate this name.
I was very confused for a second. I'm like, my name is Tater.
Set expectations low. Each pour has a story of meaning. All right. Tony, do you want to do like a 1-by-1? Like we try the first one, you tell us the story about it, or do you want us to just like go through the whole lineup and then you'll do the reveal at the end? Use Valencia. You know, we just passed up a Valencia the other day.
I saw it on the shelf.
We have a place that we're going to be going back to. We planted the seed, dropped a business card. They said, not today. The store manager's not here. We'll call you back in about 2 weeks. So this place is a honey hole.
It's really good, especially for store picks.
Yeah. Oh my God. They had a Detling toasted barrel that used one of their old barrels and just toast the hell out of it to do a secondary finish. They sold it for like $60 and it went so quickly that it was gone in like a matter of days.
I would also buy it at $60.
Yeah, I think they said it was gone in like 2 days, something like that.
I would be like, you're buying one and I'm buying one.
I'd be like, is there a limit? How many can I buy?
If I get a case, is there a discount?
I'm so excited that you are. Yeah, I mean, we're happy to do it. We'd love to try different things. Is this one on the left here? Yeah.
Ooh.
On my left. Where we both have them even. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Correct.
Okay. So we're going to be going from our left over to the right. It's got to be in all caps, my friend. Finished in all caps. And please, if you join our Discord, just send us a message. Let us know when you're coming up, and we'll give you the short list. You let us know what you're looking for, how long you have in the city, and we'll point you in the right direction.
Definitely.
Matt, Reg Bourbon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have it. We have it back here. This guy. It's phenomenal. I think we like the rye more, though. The rye is phenomenal.
Yeah, the rye is really good. I think we picked that up in Kentucky? Texas. This one smells like peanut butter to me.
Interesting. I get nuttiness, but I don't get peanut butter.
I get like those like Easter peanut butter eggs.
Interesting. There's the link, guys. Go give Whiskey Sipper some love. Yeah. He's a fun dude.
He is.
his fan base is wild. We love them. When we did the feature on your live, your audience was just off the chain.
I liked it though.
Yeah, I feel like we're very lucky because we have a really nice set of people that join us and watch us and comment and just engage with us. But some of the people that are in yours, if we could have like 2% of the chaos that yours has,
Oh man.
I think that we would always be laughing our asses off. I don't know how you keep a straight face on your live streams.
We do get like a lot of funny laughs in this though.
Yeah.
We just, once we go down our like weird tangents.
Yeah. You guys listen to a lot of our rabbit holes and I really appreciate you.
Well, even in the Discord too, we have some some characters or like in the chat for the live stream as well.
Yeah. So Tony, let us know. Well, I guess it doesn't help because each one of these is already sealed. So you're not going to know. Maybe if our tasting notes and like scents that we're picking up, if you can figure out which one that is based off your own experience, let us know the story of that distillery or that release, and we'll see if that like coincides. Or we can just wait until the end if that's going to be too hard or difficult because, things are subjective.
Things are subjective.
I definitely have FOMO about that bottle that we missed.
Same.
I get saltiness.
I
see why you get peanut butter.
Yeah, it's the saltiness of the peanut butter. Like there's the nuttiness and then like a little like sea salt in there. I also get
Say what?
Oh.
Old Dominic makes a weeded whiskey. Whiskey sippers. We're gonna have to talk off stream. I need to know what that's like.
Is that the Bruzel pick? Because we had someone asking about it.
Maybe. Yeah, but sometimes it's great. Honestly, degenerates get shit done. Do you guys have the cash strength?
No, I wish.
Yeah. What's the samples for the raffle? So the first one is the 13th colony. We're gonna do a couple of finished ones too. We're gonna be doing the Sagamore cognac. We're going to be doing, what was the other one that we mentioned before we started?
The Wild Turkey 8-year.
Wild Turkey 8-year. If nobody can get it, just let us know in the comments and we'll get you a sample, or we'll at least give you the chance for it. We should probably also do the Doc Swinson Whiteport.
Yeah.
That's really good.
That one's so good.
So these are like, obviously one of them is new. The other two are ones that are finished that we absolutely love, that we think is amazing. I think that anybody who has them would find them to be really interesting.
I saw someone trying to give away a free Whiteport. They're like, it's just not my thing. I'm like, I'll take it. And someone else typed it before I could. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we love those.
It's so good.
They're so damn good.
Especially if you like ports or white ports or white wine. That's right up your alley.
Yeah. Pick from Buster's. All right.
Okay.
Interesting. We'll talk to you when we're done. You guys ever decide to do a Jack Daniels tour? Let me know. About 20 to 30 miles.
Nice.
So we did Thanksgiving weekend of 2023. I don't know if I would take the drive down to Lynchburg again unless we're doing a barrel pick.
Oh.
It is a long trip.
My family's from Kentucky, so it's like nothing to me.
Yeah. I also saw a few too many Confederate flags for my liking. But that's just me as a racially ambiguous person.
That's just the South.
I'm gonna leave that there.
Although we were driving through like a neighborhood in like right outside of Chicago, and I saw a bunch of Confederate flags, and I'm like, oh, okay, like,
whoa!
I know it has a lot of flavor.
It starts out super oily and then it ends dry.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That is wild. My mouth is like kind of peppery, but also salivating like crazy.
It is very peppery. It gets you right in the sides of your cheeks.
I get it all more up front, like more on my tongue and the front of my mouth.
I get a lot of like berry on the palate.
Interesting.
Like there's maybe like berry or cherry, or like a blend of both of them.
You tell me what I am. Don't do that. Don't start that in the comments. I'm more than one thing. I'm a lot of things, and people struggle with it. Sometimes I get like so where are you from? No, originally. And I'm like, I'm good.
Chicago?
Old Soul, weeded whiskey. Yes. We have one
That one's
that's
so
right back
good.
here. We love their weeded whiskey. It's absolutely amazing.
It's so good. It's one of my favorites. That's one
Oh,
that I will like never touch because I'm just like, it's a special one. And Cutlass got us that one too.
yeah. Cutlass High Proof. If you guys aren't watching him, he's a really, really cool dude.
Really
Knows
nice.
knows a lot. Price point proof distillery. I might need to circle back to that. I'm definitely gonna
Price point proof distillery.
yeah. I'm definitely going to go through this whole thing and try to get some more notes as like our palettes open up a little bit more. Let's see.
I'm so bad at getting distilleries.
Yeah.
Well, and price points because I'm like, I don't know, $4.
Grab the batch one oak brewery as well. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds. I mean, Old Soul isn't bad. Nothing that they make is bad.
Yeah.
I would buy almost anything that has their label on it.
I thought their high rye was fine.
We have their high rye.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, it's fine.
It's good. Based on your comments, fun curveball. Oh God, that's gonna nag me until I know what it is.
Watch, these are all rums.
Michael, is that a question or a statement? I'm not sure if I said something that triggered the. Yep, that's the best liquor store comment. I got to go. Oh, Wolsheimer. Is Wolsheimer good? We've looked at their bottles quite a number of times, and every time we grab it, we're like, this doesn't get out of Wisconsin, and then we just put it back down. It's not because we don't want it, it's just we don't know anything about it. And we're willing to take a gamble, but the price point sometimes is a variable. Some of theirs are a little up there. Question. So best liquor store kind of comes with a little bit of like balancing the scales on this one. Warehouse liquors for some things that are really, really good pricing.
If you want to go a little more downtown.
Yeah. However, some things you're going to pay a lot for. They are really well known for their store picks. We've had a couple. They also get a lot of stuff that just doesn't get distributed everywhere. The owner's been in business since like 1985, and he has access to like everything in terms of brands. So like store picks that are uncommon, he gets them. He was one of the first like mezcal single barrel picks in the city, which is amazing. The Binnies in River North is decent. Sometimes it can feel a little small and like they don't get a lot, but when they have end of bin deals, they are crazy. They're absolutely crazy.
What's the one liquor store that just opened that also has a store in Glenview?
Oh,
that has like
Keg and Bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keg and Bottle's pretty new. They have very, very high ceilings. So if you have vertigo,
I don't know if it's the same. Like there.
It looked the same based off the pictures that I saw. So they kind of invert their usual business with like the shelfers at the bottom and like the higher end stuff at the top. They put some of the stuff that they won't reach for as often on the top and put everything else lower, and then have like not a forklift, not a cherry picker. What's it called?
Yeah, like a no.
But it's like the flat one.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name right now. But they use that. It will just go up and grab a bottle and then come bring it back down.
I could not work there.
No, it's very unnerving.
Yeah, I would quit like my first hour.
I get pretty bad vertigo, so that is the antithesis of what I want to do for a job.
I always get like the feeling like when you're at the edge of a cliff that like you want to jump.
Yep.
So I'm always
that's called gleaming the void.
I just like every day I'd be like, don't make me go up there.
Okay. I mean, Saturdays is usually our filming days, so we might take you up on that.
Nice. Another place that's in South Loop as well. It's a little bit of a museum, but Bernheim Liquors next to Warehouse Liquors. If you are looking for like something very specific, like a very hard to find like Buffalo Trace product. Oh, you're going for the second one.
I'm just smelling it.
Um,
What the hell did you pour us, Tony?
That'll be a good spot.
Scissor lift. There we go.
Scissor lift.
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate that.
I would never have guessed that.
Yeah.
Oh, that one smells good.
Do you think? Are you sure we have the same glasses? You're on 2?
Let me smell yours. Yeah, I like it.
You like this one?
It's kind of perfumey and also kind of smells like, I don't want to say rocks, but it kind of smells like rocks.
That's fine. You've been saying rocks a lot lately. I've been saying Play-Doh a lot lately.
I feel like I probably am like deficient in something that like rocks has. So
she's slowly developing pica, guys.
Oh, I hope not.
If you don't know what that is, you should watch My Strange Addiction and look up the pica episode.
Yeah, I really hope that doesn't happen to me.
That's Pika, pica.
Pica.
Do you guys steer clear of museums when profiling liquor stores? Yes, absolutely. I don't think we went to Lombard Liquors.
I don't think we did either.
We haven't really spent a lot of time in Lombard, period. And we know that we need to go there. It's just we never end up out there. We either end up going kind of like completely around it, or we go like way the other direction. So it's probably something that we should go and check out. I think the last time we were down in Lombard was when we had dinner with your friends, and we just didn't have enough time because everything closed at like 7:30.
Yeah.
Which to us is completely unreasonable.
That is crazy. 7:30.
Living in the city, that is crazy to us. And
I remember when Longman closed at like 9:30, and I'm like,
yeah, I was like, what?
It's 9:30.
What is this, like the 80s? No, the 80s would have been open until like 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
What is this? The 1940s?
Yeah, right. Well, Prohibition. So yeah. Prohibition? No, wrong. I don't know. I can't think today, guys. Don't judge me for this.
I think too, with our new format as well, it might be a little easier to go into these museums when before we were just like, man, like
we have gone into there.
We have.
We walked out very quickly.
Yeah.
If we're thinking about the same place, that when we were trying to leave, the guy kept on trying to like offer us other things that he didn't have in store.
He's like, come back tomorrow, and I'm like, no.
It's like, yeah, you want Michter's rye, you want this, you want that, like what do you want? And I'm like, what's your price? He's like, I don't know, we'll have it tomorrow. I'm like, cool, great. He's like, I have Blanton's 170, and I'm like, okay. I'll definitely come back for the Michter's now.
It would probably be like $500 for it.
Right. Absolutely. Port and vermouth are delicious. All right. I'm assuming this is still for the I can never say this name. Walsheimer. Yeah, we'll have to check it out.
I get a little orange twist on this. But it smells, oh, you know what this kind of smells like? Like triple sec?
Yes. All right, Tony, I'm going to go on a Hail Mary for this one. Just a simple yes or no. Is this the Starlight Rye triple sec finish?
That's a good guess.
Because we have one of those, and this is kind of reminding me of that. She just like blasted the memory into my head. It would also help if I actually tried it. All right, sorry. Hold on.
Darn it.
Do you guys think about holidays, soft red wheat? Yeah, they're all really good.
They are good. Yeah.
We don't really go for the red wheat single rick house.
That one was a little, I mean, if you're a proof hound and you want just something that is really, really like strong on the palate.
Yeah, something that'll make you feel something.
Yeah, that one is like the way to go. But overall, I love Ben Holiday. I think that they make really good product.
Yeah. Tony, I am so confused right now.
I don't know if this is finished or not, but I get a lot of like orange.
I don't think this is finished.
And vanilla.
I don't get any vanilla. I definitely agree with the perfume. I agree with the citrus zest.
Go do this with your nose really fast. And tell me you don't get a little vanilla. Like really fast.
This is ridiculous.
Well, that's how you have to smell things.
No. Oh my god. In one nostril, it just smells like I walked through Macy's. I swear to God, it straight up smells like walking through the perfume department.
Would you watch my channel called Straight Up Smells?
No. Because I know the tasting notes you get.
Well, it wouldn't be whiskey related. It would just be like anything, any smell.
Flavor and scent is flavor and scent. Be like, yeah, do you smell gasoline? And I'd be like, this smells like mango. And you're like, you don't get gasoline from this?
Not one hint of gasoline?
But like, I get specifically like the BP branded diesel gasoline. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Well, that's someone who just has a lot of experience.
Smelling gasoline?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that kills brain cells.
I'm sure you could say this does too.
To be fair, I loved the smell of gasoline when I was a kid.
I get a little nail polish on this too.
Yes, very much so. I get nail polish remover.
I have a guess, but I'm probably wrong.
I know nothing about this one.
I
don't even know how to describe this flavor, honestly.
The flavor is hard. I'm getting a lot more from the nose.
Put tea leaves.
Ooh.
Brown sugar.
I can see tea leaves.
Cardamom, maybe?
I don't get a lot of baking spice.
That's like the only one I get because cardamom usually gives that like, how do I phrase this? That like almost tea-like, earthy, kind of like savory, citrusiness kind of undertone.
I can see the citrusiness. Citrusiness.
Yep. That's it. You nailed it.
I know I did. Nailed it. Of cardamom. Otherwise, maybe a green cardamom pod.
Oh, now we're getting super esoteric. I love it. Just like, no, but not like all of them. Like the first one from the harvest.
You know when you order directly from Frontier and you get a fresh crack of green cardamom?
We're going to see all of our viewers just dropping down right now. They're going to be like, what are you talking about? I don't shop at Frontier.
Well, you can't. You have to buy it wholesale.
That's my point. This is kind of the whole deal.
I'm just joking.
I mean, that's awesome. We're always a little apprehensive with the Justin House of Bourbon picks because their prices are
way up there. They are way up there.
We also know that they got in trouble for selling stuff out of state and they had to pay a lot of fees. So I don't like supporting a brand that's willing to cheat the system in their own state. Maybe that's why they're offsetting their price now from paying a lot of fines, but it's none of my business.
That's not my business either. Yeah, I feel like they get a lot of like really cool, unique picks, but the price point often deters me from buying them.
Yes. And just in case anyone from Justin House of Bourbon is listening, I can't confirm this. This is what I've been told. I'm not trying to do defamation.
We love you.
Don't come after me. You do have some really good out-of-state stuff at reasonable prices.
Yeah,
I will say that.
We've picked up a few bottles from there where we're like, we can't find this anywhere.
I think our first 13 colony came from there.
Oh, yeah.
And I think after that, we got it in Texas.
Yeah, Total Wine.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Would your smell channel be like the movie French Kiss?
I've never seen that movie, but from the name, yes.
Yeah, explain it like we're 5. Sometimes we like that. We're like, yeah, just pretend I don't know anything. Welcome, WV Bourbon Guy. Tony, I have no idea what the hell this second pour is.
I don't know the price. Like the proof is hard. Like I don't know if these are bourbons. I don't know if these are wheaters.
I'm drawing a blank.
I know they're so difficult.
All right. The third one might be a little redeeming.
Do you know what it is? I like these two. They're just like very off profile.
I like the first one a lot more than the second one.
I like the second one better than the first one.
To me, the second one's like 2-dimensional.
The first one was 1-dimensional.
Hi, Clint. We haven't seen you in a while.
Hey,
Are you
our
are,
luckiest
yeah,
member.
yeah, you win every single giveaway. So I would find it so funny if we didn't put giveaway and you join towards the end of it and you win big here. You have to like start using your luck for other things.
Honestly, yeah.
You need to play the lottery every time we do a live stream because you always win.
That's like the character in Deadpool 2. Like
Domino.
Domino. I'm
Yeah.
just lucky.
Yeah. They're like, that's a superpower. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
Honestly, it is.
For some.
I get water and cherry.
For the love of bourbon.
For the love of bourbon.
Welcome.
Hey, Ronnie.
Ronnie, happy to see you. Did you do anything with your ramps? Two-dimensional comment. Pretty sure I know which one and two are now. Nose and palate notes are spot on. All right, that's great. I still have no clue what it is.
I don't know. I mean, I hope my notes were anywhere close. This smells familiar to me.
Kind of. I put like apricot kernel. I definitely get like a kind of seedy nuttiness. If I can spell kernels right. Ooh, ramp butter.
Nice.
Yeah, grilled ramps are great too. We haven't made ramp butter in a long time.
I know. We need to do like a Costco.
We need to
stock
do it.
up.
We need to do it on Saturday.
Yeah.
These things are gonna go bad. Kevin Klein's family owns a French winery and teaches Meg Ryan how wine tastes via an aroma box that Klein's character out together as a kid. Romantic comedy. You know, that's really funny because I've had the wine or like the aroma box experience at different jobs, and now I'll never look at it the same way.
I mean, honestly, my channel would be exactly like that. And I would make sure that every episode is like a rom-com.
Oh my god. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, honestly, whether you want us to do like a feature on a live stream or you want to throw it in the blind box, and when we pick it out, we pick it out. We do have an Austin Nichols 80 proof from 2003 that we really, really enjoy. We have a couple of those squirreled away. And you know what, Kat? Fuck it.
Fuck what?
All of it. No. We're going to throw in an Austin Nichols 80 proof wild turkey from 2003. So if you want to try some old turkey juice, since we're talking about it, it's really good. It's a lot richer than a traditional 80 proof nowadays. And it is one that
it is
almost pains me to give away, but I'd rather have somebody try it as well. So again,
it is so good.
If you haven't entered the word finished yet, please do it. I would love to give some old turkey juice away.
I know. We definitely, when we do another meetup as well, we have to bring that one so everyone can try them.
Brian, send us an email. You should find a link to our email under our profile info. It should be probably just below this video here. We'll have our email address clickable, so you can just send the email, and then we'll just give all of our information. I think Kat's going to do it as well, I think. You choose what to do with them. I appreciate you. Love to see a ladies bourbon busty tasting with Kat, Miss Bruzel, Jill, and Aaron from Stuff and Whiskey.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, I'll do it.
You just have to get the rest of their attention.
I did find it funny. One of our other content creator friends, he was like, yeah, sometimes I just cannot get notes from whiskey, and I'll just give it to my girlfriend. And she'll be like, oh, yeah, I get like this, this, and this. And he's like, those are all really good notes. And I'm like, yeah. Like, women have good palates.
Tony, if you think that you know the first two, is this last one like a wheat whiskey or like a high wheat whiskey?
Oops. Nope.
Visited Glens Creek on my trip. You know, we've heard that he's like a mad scientist for whiskey, so we definitely want to go and check him out.
Yeah, definitely.
Send some to Bruzel. I needed a Dusty shout out. Oh yeah, he did just do a Dusty episode not that long ago. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we'd love to try some of the older stuff. We always want to buy the bottles, but don't want to pay the cost. Jepson's pick didn't taste like Malort. Turns out there's no Malort in the whiskey. No Malort. Who knows? No, there's literally no Malort in the whiskey. We're very, very proud of that pick. I think we killed it. Obviously, we picked for our own palate.
It's delicious.
But it has everything we want. It's a little marshmallowy. It's a little cakey. It's got some medicinal cherry notes in it. It's got a fair amount of oak, considering it's like 6-ish or 7-ish years old.
Still available at D&D as well. You could buy it online.
What the fuck, Tony?
This kind of tastes like if you made tea and then you made like you had like the honey portion of it, like you know where I'm explaining this really, really poorly.
Yeah, we've dated.
But like you make tea and all the honey kind of sinks to the bottom, and like your last few sips are just like really strong honey tasting. Like that's how it tastes to me.
I get mostly baking spice. I get like slightly sharp baking spice.
I get a little baking spice, but I'm getting more of those like sweet notes from it. And I can clean my palate.
Yeah, I don't know if cleaning my palate is going to help with this one. It's just heavy baking spice. And like that's kind of like heavy baking spice and vanilla, like a fair amount of vanilla, which is why I thought it might have been a weeder.
Heavy Baking Spice is the name of my Netflix baking show.
It's pretty good.
And it's all heavy metal.
Oh, I thought you were going to go a different direction. It's all like 400 plus pound people.
No.
They're just like, today I made this cake, but I ate it. And you're like,
wow.
This is really good. Did you save a slice?
Did you take a photo?
I can say that because I'm mostly fat.
This one, I think
it's oily.
It's oily. I get a little mintiness on the nose as well, like a tiny bit.
And the giggles have begun. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Is that the one that had the upside down label? I saw that and I was like, the Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he's like watching the TV and he's like, hey. I immediately was like, nobody's going to talk about this? No one?
This might be a rye.
It's delicious. I'm glad you enjoy it. We're obviously we're big fans of our own pick, but we try not to touch it ever because we know we won't ever be able to get it again. So we have a couple squirreled away for giveaways, for events, for stuff like that. Some people keep on putting them on unicorn auctions.
And we try to buy them, but other people are buying them.
Honestly, we did try to buy them. We're like, if nobody wants them, like, I'll take them, especially if I can get them for cheaper than what they were sold at. Like, I'd rather sit on it and have more instead of somebody trying to offload it because they think they can make a quick buck on it. Joke's on you. We're not that famous yet.
I know. You should be holding on to it for like a few years.
Yeah.
It didn't even call out our name or anything.
You didn't even get one of the signed bottles. That's so foolish.
That's true.
We signed like all of them.
Except for like 2 cases.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that we couldn't help. Yeah. Cafe Ole is pretty good. We tried it at King Bourbon's, I think.
Yeah.
No, maybe that was OCD number 5.
I don't know. We tried it somewhere.
Yeah.
I think this is a rye.
I could maybe see that. Cafe Ole's OCD plus coffee notes. Yeah. I mean, I think OCD already has some coffee notes to it.
True.
Like some caramel macchiato, kind of like darker coffee notes with a little bit of like brown sugar sweetness to it.
Brown sugar sweetness.
You didn't get a signed one. Amazing. Yeah, the mouthfeel is the craziest part on it.
We'll have to sign yours next time.
Yeah, we'll sign it.
Or if you don't want it signed.
Yeah. Yeah, some people were like, no, I don't.
I'm going to flip this. No.
I was like, all right, good luck. Yeah, so next time we see you or next time we're at like a meetup or something, like just ask us like, hey, are you going? I'll bring the bottle. We'll sign it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
definitely.
problem.
I think we also have a episode of Shy Spirit Guys coming out very, very soon.
Oh yeah.
So that's going to be a really good one.
We may have already decided what our next barrel pick is going to
I
be.
know.
And we're not going to tell you, and it's going to be super left field, and nobody is going to know what the hell it is. But when you try it,
you're going to be like, how did I live without this?
You will understand. Everything that comes out of this brand for the exact release that we want is like 40 bottles. It is crazy good. It is somehow young and tastes older than most things. And if you like Cafe au lait, if you like Detling, if you like a little chocolatey note on top of that, and like maybe like a hint of bell pepper, like this brand slaps every day of the week. Every single day. That is all I'm going to say about it.
Slaps and fucks?
Slaps and fucks. Thank you for joining my TED Talk. All right, I really have no idea what this third one is.
I have no clue either.
We should go back and do final thoughts on them, and then figure out like the price point, the proof point, and the distillery.
Okay.
Distillery, I'm gonna get all of them wrong.
I'm gonna get them so wrong. I'm not getting a lot of proof on any of these.
It's not official yet. We're working on it. We have the inside track for this. Nobody's gonna see it coming. Nobody's gonna expect it. Technically, nobody can even get it right now, but we may have an in. It's going to be a collaborative project with some other content creators that we really, really enjoy. And it'll probably sell out immediately. So you'll know more information. We're going to sing from the highest hilltop about this one and make sure it sells out. Maybe we'll even get 2 barrels if we're lucky.
Oh, that's the dream. I think they're short barrels.
Yeah, and this next one, we're doing it ourselves. We're not going through anyone else. We're going to find someone that wants to work with us. I might even be able to get them shipped through our bottle shop. Yeah. The only states that they won't be able to ship to are Michigan, Utah, South Dakota, and Tennessee. I told you we would remember it.
It's written down.
That sticky note is still right next to the monitor here.
I get vanilla cream from this one now.
Sorry about that, guys. I could see that. I get more cream soda.
Cream soda? I could see that too. Just like some kind of creaminess.
Like flat cream soda.
Is this from the same house?
You should phrase that differently. Are these all from the same distillery? That's what you're saying, right?
I was going to say the same, like a Sazerac or a Campari.
So when you said, is this from the same house, that's only for one spirit, are you asking if all three? So yes, the thing I said.
Not like the same distillery.
What? The same company.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the Coy Hill line of Jack Daniels? We love them. I don't love the hazmat. I thought I would love it more because more proof, more better. Turns out not better, at least to us.
We also love like the offshoots as well, like the ryes that come from Coy Hill.
The ryes are so good. We just picked up a 69.2% from Barrel House 113. It's promising. We're gonna open it up soon.
It was on sale. No one wanted it.
Yeah, it was like 33% off. I was like, you guys are stupid. What else? Checking out my wife is back in the room. All right. It's great to see you, Brian. Send us that information and we'll get in touch with you. We might even do exchange with you. Tom Black 06, it's got to be all caps. All caps for finished in order to enter the raffle or giveaway. Not a raffle. Nobody bought a ticket. You guys like the Evernorth bottles we grabbed? So honestly, we haven't opened them yet. ADHD is a real pain in the ass.
I know. We have a whole box of samples we need to go through too.
Yeah.
We have been crazy busy, but we will.
We have not only the Booker's boxes that we fill up, but we have like 36 individual pours. Sorry, it's more than 36. One of our viewers, Alex, is amazing. And just like was like, is this too much? What do you think? And I was like, I'll take anything you have. And he's like, bam. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is a deadly weapon. And he was like, yeah, just whatever you like. I figured it could help with Thunderdome. I was like, you are the GOAT.
Thunderdome's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, if I can remember anything. It's going to be a lot of pours we have to sample. And again, I know we've been talking about it a lot. We've been waiting for the move. Thunderdome is going to start to roll out after we move. So probably by end of June, you'll start to see the first episodes coming out. We've got a full build out, got lighting that we're working on. Her dad's going to do the set design. My buddy's going to do the lighting. We have some other stuff going on, like we're grabbing some set pieces. Everything's going to look way different. Way different.
It's gonna look so profesh.
I'm gonna feel like three raccoons in a trench coat once we're on that new set. I'm gonna be like, somebody's gonna know that I don't deserve to be here.
We're gonna have good lighting finally.
Very good lighting, professional lighting, even the best lighting.
The best.
Everyone knows that lighting is the best.
It's the best.
So yeah, soon, very soon. We've been putting a lot of things off. The Evernorth is going to be cracked open soon. We've had way too much stuff going on, and way too many people to meet up with. It's a lot, but we're enjoying it, especially now that I have an editor.
It is much nicer. Yeah.
Our editor is awesome. She's really great at not only giving us our time back, but like just listening to what we want. She's pretty amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
If you guys ever in the DC metro area, let me know. Great to do some hunting. Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely. We heard that there's some really cool stores over in the DC metro area. So we'd love to check out. Man, I can't remember that one. There's one that Bourbon Hunter went to that had like
the scariest.
The one that just had like a bunch of Dusties in the basement and they bring them up every once in a while.
That one was cool.
Yeah.
I see Mr. Mom in the chat as well.
Mr. Mom.
Mr. Mom. Hello.
It's been a while. Happy to see you.
Hand picture.
It's not a picture. It's a glass.
It looks like a landscape to me. Like a desert landscape.
You know, the funny thing about art is everyone's right.
Exactly. It's how you interpret it, you know?
I really like Georgia O'Keeffe's.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
Better than Alexis Rockman, who is the opposite of Georgia O'Keeffe, just strategically hiding penises and everything.
Yeah, that's true. I have no
Tony,
idea.
It's not a competition. Please do not make this a competition. We will not only procrastinate even harder, but we will probably die of alcohol poisoning.
3 is very reasonable. And like, these are all stumping me. Like, I kind of have an idea, but I also have no idea.
Yeah. I'm honestly really stumped. We'll kind of do like final impressions here now.
Yeah. I went through. Oh, go ahead.
So the first one, on the nose, I just put nutty, salty.
I put peanut butter, berries, salty.
I don't get any berries, but I can kind of see it.
Or like grape. I also said grape.
Oh, I forgot. The first time I wrote barrel funk.
Barrel funk. Yeah, it's a little musty. It's peppery, cream soda.
Oily on the palate, dry, peppery.
Dry, for sure.
Cream soda. Price point? I'm going to turn this off. I got a cough. Sorry, guys. Didn't want you to hear that. At least not directly on the mic. For price point, that's a tough one. Let's work backwards.
I want to work with proof first.
Okay.
What would you say the proof is?
I would say that this is probably 95 and above.
I was gonna say all of these don't seem high proof.
Well, they might be deceptive.
I know. I'm gonna say 100 for this one.
Oh my God, Joseph!
Aw, thank you, Joseph.
Joseph, you're the best. I really appreciate you. Joseph, you're awesome. If you guys aren't following Neat Sipper on basically all the social media that you can find him, he will terrify you with his bottle openings.
Every time I'm like, oh my God.
Think of those moments in movies where somebody's going to go over the edge of a cliff and like a hand drops down to grab them. Think of that, but there's no hand there. And all the bottles are slid to the edge. And for a second, you're like, I might actually crap myself. I'm kidding. But yeah, it's good stuff. I love the Bottle Kill song.
Oh yeah,
really
good.
Great person, great content. Go and give Joseph a follow. And also great sticker game. I mean,
know.
Honestly, look at that. Accurate description. Yep. P not included. Chad, appreciate you so much. Barrel House is great. We're gonna try to do a segment with them on here soon. We told them that we already love their brand and everything that they're releasing. I mean, literally everything we've had from them has been solid.
Super solid. So, I feel like it's something that's like really approachable either for someone who's been drinking whiskey for a long time or new to whiskey, which is really, really difficult to say for a lot of brands.
Yeah. I'm going to go out on a limb for this first one.
I'm going to say this bottle is $70.
Yeah. There we go. Neat sipper.
Boom.
That's actually literally what I was thinking. $70. So this first one, nutty, salty, barrel funk, oily, dry, peppery, cream soda. I put $70, 95 proof, Beam.
I was thinking Beam, but my heart says Elijah Craig or Heaven Hill. I'm gonna go with Heaven Hill.
I can see that. We're fortunate Van Gogh didn't need glasses. Yeah, honestly, yeah. It just seemed like a lot of his artwork was basically being on LSD.
I mean, mental illness, but
well, what's the difference?
Seeing it in person is even crazier. If you ever get to go to, if you ever get
war
to go to Amsterdam and check out his museum, it's insane. You could see him like slowly, his illness like taking over. It's wild.
Yeah. So Tony, give us the story on number one first before we do the big reveal. So again, nutty, salty, barrel funk, oily on the palate, dry and peppery with the kind of cream soda. $70. Did you also put 95? 100 proof? I don't get enough kick for it to be 100 proof, but I could see that.
I feel like it's bonded for some reason.
And I put Beam.
And I put Heaven Hill.
Beam. Can't remember them. Well, I mean, based off the notes, you thought that you knew what we were talking about. All right, let's just go for it.
That's true. We were trying to trick him.
Yeah, that's true. I don't want to give it away and peel it back.
I have nails.
I don't have nails.
We were so wrong.
So long.
Russell's Reserve 10-year LLME 20 laser code hype. We do have that one. It's 90 proof.
We actually have that one, and this doesn't taste the same to me.
It does not taste. I mean, maybe that's where I was.
I mean, $70 feels right nowadays because the price keeps going up.
That's crazy.
But I know it's not that much.
No, I think it's like 50-ish.
What's the proof point on it? The LLME? Isn't it like...
Where was I getting peanut butter?
I mean, a lot of Russell's does have a peanutty undertone.
It's in the back.
It's 90. I was very close.
Yeah, it said 90 here.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, you didn't hear me say 90?
All right, then.
You were talking over me.
All right, so I could see the salty, the peanutty. I didn't get any of the fruit flavor that I usually get.
That's where I was saying like berries and grape, and I said like a little cherry on the palate, but it was like very underwhelming.
Yeah, my nose is probably still kind of messed up today.
I blame allergies. Okay, second one.
Perfumey, citrus zest, nail
Triple
polish
sec.
remover.
Yeah.
Tea leaves, brown
Cardamom.
sugar, cardamom. Guys, while we're still trying to figure this out, if you haven't put finished in all caps, please do so now. it gets you a chance to win multiple bottles or multiple samples, I should say. We'll put them all out there in just a minute so you can see what the options are. What was that comment that I just missed? This goes to show hype doesn't matter. Blind is always the way to go. Yeah, I mean,
It's true.
it's good. It's not great. It's good.
It's not Russell's 15.
No, definitely not.
Like if I put that next to Russell's 15,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, what am I doing?
Yeah.
But I could see how people got so excited from it. Like it's very unique, but I felt like the palate was so drying that it's hard to get those notes.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that nothing's going to beat Russell's 15 to me. Everything else from Wild Turkey just doesn't taste the same to me anymore.
It's so tasty.
It's truly destroyed me. Oh, look at that. Mary's joining.
Yay.
I appreciate you. Mary, tell us which one you're looking for. When you join in the giveaways, I know it has to be something you really, really want.
It's probably the white port, the summer retreat.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
That one's so good.
Mary, let us know if we pegged it. So yeah, perfumey, citrus zest, nail polish remover, tea leaves, brown sugar, cardamom.
I said, no guesses?
Oh yeah, you're right. We didn't do that. Price point, I don't know.
I'm gonna say like 60.
I'm gonna say the last one really messed with me. I'm gonna say between 50 to 60.
Okay.
And then proof point.
I'm gonna go under 100.
I'm gonna go 90. Distillery.
Old Forester was my only guess, but it's very off profile from Old Forester. Like maybe the birthday bourbon, or if he was feeling real fancy that day.
I know that this isn't a good answer, but I'm gonna put MGP ? This makes me think that it's like something from MGP, because sometimes you get like the kind of bitter, like high rye content with like a little bit of zestiness and some brown sugar. I know that that's not great. I personally don't believe that this is one the brand is making themselves. I'm sure I will be proven wrong in a moment.
I can kind of see where you're coming from, because throughout I kept going back to this one. I'm like, it doesn't taste like a rye, but I think it could be like a higher rye mash bill.
Yeah, or a boo rye.
So I could see where you're getting like MGP, because they do have a higher rye content.
I'm laughing right now because I'm looking at the Knob Creek Bourbon X rye.
You think it's that one?
No, I don't. But if it turns out to be that, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Do you want me to peel it?
Yeah, go peel it.
It's interesting. Old Granddad 114, aged 1 year in a Russell's Reserve barrel, 118 proof. What even is the price point on that?
118? That tasted smoother than the one before it.
How did it go up in proof too?
Well, it spends more time in a barrel and it goes up.
Yeah.
Tony.
Wow.
Tony, sidebar.
That one's so confusing.
Tony, what are you doing to us?
I know. How are we supposed to guess these things?
It got so perfumey.
It did.
Spending 1 year in a Russell's barrel made it really perfumey.
That's crazy.
We got a bulk deal on
$20 a bottle. Wow.
Pretty good price.
All right.
The only place we've seen it cheaper is Woodman's in Kenosha. You got it for what, like $17?
I think so.
That's
a
crazy good deal.
Okay. The last one.
Yeah, imparted to beam juice.
True.
Yeah, that's fair.
This one's going to also throw me. I got mint, honey tea, and I put rye ?
Oh, Tony confirmed that it's not rye.
Oh, no,
no rye's in the blind. I don't know why I wrote the proof down. I don't know it yet.
Turkey funk.
This one's such a curveball.
I don't.
I mean, granted, all of these have been curveballs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it has to be something Russell's related.
I don't Don't assume that we know
I'm
what's
gonna
happening here.
assume.
I am going to ask a question, though. Tony, is this the same thing as number 2, but it was finished in an additional barrel? I'm sure the answer is probably no, but my curiosity is getting the better of me. Nope. Okay. Cool. I'm like, that would be too obvious. It's like the old Sherlock approach of you eliminate the obvious and everything else that's left is the truth.
Okay.
That's not the exact quote, but you get what I'm going for.
I'm going to say this is Russell's Reserve aged in a Colonel H. Taylor barrel. I'm just going off the...
Those are so easy to get.
Maybe someone has a hookup. I don't know what Tony has access to.
Apparently, a lot of Russell's barrels and OGD.
I do get a little bit of the sweetness that I always get from Colonel H. Taylor.
I get like a floral kind of pepperiness.
And the floral note from Colonel H. Taylor, too.
I didn't get it up front.
But that could be the Russell's. Russell's is always a little
Stop
peppery.
planting that in my head. You don't know this. Hi, Wesley. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.
Hi, Wesley.
A year ago from Kansas City. Yeah. Send us an email. We'll set you up. We're also opening up our Discord to the public next week. So we'll also send you a link to that. And then we'll have all of our information for all of that, like across all of our platforms. So anyone can just click it. We do have rules. Read the rules.
Always read the rules.
Always read the rules.
Don't be mean.
Yeah.
That's the main rule.
Yeah. And you can troll, but don't troll our members.
You can be sarcastic and sassy, but don't mean mean.
Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, just general rule of life. Don't be mean to other people, and other people will be great to you. Hopefully.
Proof. What do you get for proof? This one's a little higher.
I don't know. The last one really threw me for a loop.
I know. I'm gonna say 110.
Ooh, shots fired.
Oh.
I'm team OGD 114, but I respect it. The bonded's good too.
I like the bond. Ow, my spine cracked. I'm falling apart. I got too excited, then my shoulder just like popped out of place. I do like the bonded as well.
Yeah.
I prefer having the 114 as a straight sipper, but I like the bonded in cocktails. Oddly enough,
I prefer the bonded as a shot and the 114 as a sipper or a cocktail pour. I don't know. This one I think is definitely higher proof point. The last one was, what was it? Was it 118?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. 114 also makes a great freezer door one, except for the size of the bottle. It's not meant for that. Definitely not meant for that. So the last one was OGD 114 finished in Russell's barrel for 1 year. And then it got up to 118, and that one didn't taste very hot. So I'm thinking this one either has, this one has an incredibly high rye content to make it feel hotter than it actually is, or it's just that hot. I think he said it wasn't wheated. I'm pretty sure I asked if it was a wheater, and I was told no.
What's your guess?
I don't know. This kills me. I like this, but it gives me so much anxiety.
It sucks to be wrong. I think that's the hard part, where you're just like,
I think we're both used to being wrong about some things.
That's true. Yeah. I mean,
we're not experts, but we like getting things right.
But I think when it's like so off character, it's so hard.
Okay, Tony, answer this for me. Is this a finished product? And by that, I mean not off the shelf finished. It was another secondary finishing that you guys did as your group.
And was it in a honey barrel?
No, you asked your question after.
Okay.
With one question
one
question at a time.
In a separate post.
One question at a time. I don't want a joint answer that will confuse it. Not secondary finish of any kind. See, that answered your question.
Okay, damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna bite on this one. Rumors.
Rumors.
Bullshit. Yes.
I mean,
but nobody. Wait, I'm gonna take this comment off. Nobody needs to know about that, CJ. We don't talk about that yet. I need to get like a case for reasons. I honestly probably should have used that for our barrel project. You ready to peek at it?
I opened the wrong one.
Oh,
I was going to.
Wait. We still have to figure out price point proof distillery.
I said 110. You're the one that's going off the rails.
Well, the last one was 118. I'm gonna say that this is like 124 proof.
I'm
gonna say this is $80. I don't know at this point.
I'm gonna go with a sweet 70, and I'm gonna stick with Russell's.
The palate's way different.
It's a store pick.
I'm gonna say Elijah Craig.
Locked in?
Locked in. All right, let's see how wrong I am.
Damn it. Premier Drams Bourbon, 7-year single barrel, 109.8 proof. I was so close with 110.
Why is this one so much spicier than the 118?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Premier Drams. Premier Drams. 7 years.
Premier Drams Bourbon, 7-year single barrel, 109.8. Yeah, this one drinks so much spicier.
It is spicy, but I like it.
Tony, tell us the story behind Premier Drams. I've never heard of this before. I gifted this up from a friend who I helped with a house project. I love the fact that whiskey is a symbol for so many things, and between friends, come a token of appreciation. That's cute. Very cute.
Very cute. Okay.
I never bought it for myself. I'm glad. Yeah, it is very unique. Ooh,
$200. Wow, that's a good friend.
Are you serious? It's $200?
That's wild. Should we go to the giveaway so folks can wrap up their nights?
I guess. You guys don't want to just watch us jaw and come up with like terrible descriptions for whiskey?
Tony said that we were pretty spot on.
I get bath salts and fucking crab apples.
I mean, have you ever had a crab apple? Because I kind of got that on number 1, but I didn't want to say it.
Oh boy.
No one knows what it tastes like except for me.
Okay. So again, last chance here. Finished in the comments. Finished. All caps. Let's see if I can.
Oh, we're doing one at a time?
No, we're going to put them all up.
Okay. You're in my way.
Finished in the comments for your chance to win one of these.
Where's the cognac?
Down on the shelf behind you. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can just put that one up. Turns out we got a backup, so we're just going to put the full bottle here. What was the Wild Turkey 8? I believe that's over here somewhere.
It should be over here.
Oh, yeah, because we haven't put it in the video yet.
I'm sorry, I'm in the way.
Oh, there was one more we were supposed to do.
It's okay. We'll save it for another one. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely save it.
Don't put it up yet.
Oh, I was going to say next time we do this.
I think it's behind you somewhere.
It's fine. I don't want to get up and move things. Got it?
Are we doing this one?
I don't know why we have it.
So yes, we're doing this one. Frey Ranch cheesecake bottle.
It's not really a cheesecake bottle.
Cheesecake is in a certain range. A certain range of barrels. I believe it's like 110 to 115, or sorry, 1210 to 1215. This is a 1213. This is not the like really high proof ones where they're at like 130-ish. This is 117.56, very specific. These go for a lot of money, apparently. When Frey Ranch did a drop for their like anniversary bottle, they put like an extra link at the bottom of the page, like you may also like. So as soon as I saw the cheesecake bottles, I was like, Kat, we get 2 of them. We get 2 of these, right? And we tried them. They're decent. They're really decent. I think I would like them with 17 more proof points, but
Hey.
117 is pretty good.
At least you get to try it.
Yeah. So these are going to be the 4 that you get. The wild turkey, we'll find it somewhere. But that's going in the mix too. So again, last chance.
I see
finished. All caps.
Yeah, I see 42 people in the chat. Please put in finished again because the tool is weird.
Yeah, the tool sucks sometimes.
The tool is kind of a tool, so you have to make sure.
I need to remember how to do this. Yep, that's how you spell giveaway. You don't just give away bottles.
Giveaway?
Giveaway.
Giveaway.
Giveaway, giveaway.
Give it away now.
Let's see. What wrong number is it going to give me?
18. I know there's more.
Yeah, I
19.
think populating 22. Come on, those are rookie numbers. I know more of you want this. 23. Finish.
We have 5 things to give away.
We do.
We need so many folks in here.
Only 4 of them are on the table, but 5 of them are being given away. I'm gonna do a little cheesecake pour.
I'll do cheesecake pour.
I want to see if it opened up a little bit. Maybe get people hyped up. Man, this still smells like berries and
cream.
Yeah,
that's good.
This is a pungent bottle. The second that you open it, you smell it.
Oh yeah, that one. It definitely has the cheesecake vibe. I feel like it comes through more on the nose.
All right. Wow. Look at the huge rush of
I know
finish after we mentioned cheesecake. 29.
I know. Give them a second to tick up. I mean, it's definitely one of those bottles where you're just like, it's so unique that it doesn't taste like anything else.
Yeah. Oh my God, the nose on this is crazy.
I know, it's so good.
So we'll give it until 01.
Call your wives. Make sure they're on here as well.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a chance. If she's asleep, just take her phone, type in finished.
Yeah. Wake up your mom. Wake up your grandma. Tell her there's cheesecake on the table. She'll be like, what? And you'll be like, damn it, grandma.
Like, is this a Golden Girls episode?
You're not going to fuck up my cheesecake chances. How do I do this again? 2 monitors. I don't want to do that. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. So, as you can see, this app is weird. A minute ago it said 29. Now it says 26. I'm going to try to refresh it again here. Let's see. I know that like everyone uses this, but see, now it's
25.
It's less. How is that possible?
I hate this tool.
Guys, flood the chat.
Please, one more time.
Mess this program up. Make it crash.
Like your sugar mom.
Mr. Mom, don't ever change. Don't ever change.
Your side pieces, anything, like text them, tell them to get on.
Yeah, your baby mama, your sugar mama, your sugar daddy. Yeah, I don't know why it went back down.
I know, this tool sucks so bad.
Yeah, if you guys all want to collectively tell StreamYard that they suck, we would appreciate that. Just blow them up on Twitter or X, whatever you prefer to call it. I mean, we're just gonna go for it.
All right, let's go.
All right, so the first one is going to be for the 13th colony. Oh, there we go. It went up by 1. Oh,
I'm sorry.
Don't do that. The winner of the 13th colony is...
I'll write these down.
I guess Clint Hart.
Oh,
Carson.
All right, new to the stream.
Yeah, Carson, are you in here? Drop us a comment. Oh, I see him right there, but he's gotta respond.
Carson.
I hate this tool, but I love my odds. This is great.
You don't know if you're actually in there.
That is also true. Your odds could be a lot lower. There we go. Carson, reach out to us at bondingoverbourbonpodcast@gmail.com. We'll get your information to make sure you get a pour of the 13th colony maple spiral finish. Man, that's a mouthful.
I know it is.
All right. So the next one is going to be, should we do the Wild Turkey one?
Sure.
Or this one? So for the Wild Turkey 8-year, we are looking for one lucky winner. Wild Turkey 8-year 101.
Bum, 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 bum. JL. JL is the winner.
Congratulations, JL. Oh, this tastes more raisin to me now. Oh, but it's got a lot of berries on it too.
It does smell. Yeah.
This is really weird. This is the best type of weird. JL, where are you at?
It tastes bubbly.
Yeah, kind of. There we go.
Boom.
JL, you know the deal. Send us your details at bondingoverbourbonpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll get you the Wild Turkey 8-year. If you already have it and you're not interested, just let us know and we'll pass it, and we'll try to see if we can get you back in here for another one. Or we might work out a deal. Might get you something a little different.
Different. I don't like it.
You're channeling your Bill Burr?
Yeah.
All right. What's wrong with them? What's wrong? All right.
Why are you so angry?
Yeah. Why are you mad all the time? So next one is going to be the Doc Swinson 7-year rye finished in a port cask called the Summer Retreat. It's delicious. We love it, and it is going to one lucky winner. I will be surprised if this is anyone besides Clint Hart. Russell!
Yes.
Hell yeah. Russ, I know you're in here. I don't think you've won anything from us yet, right?
I don't think so. First time.
Haven't had the 8-year yet? Perfect.
Nice.
Rigged in your favor. Russell, woo! If we had a confetti animation, we'd put it over here right now on this screen instead of just the winning screen. Congrats to the winners.
Nice.
That is a good sport. Clint, you win so much. It's time to let the rest of us feed. All right.
Next up, Sagamore Cognac finish.
Yes, this is one that really blew us away. We hope you love it as much as we do. The Sagamore Rye Cognac finish is something that's so good, we panic bought a second bottle. Karsten Smith. Karsten, I know you're out there. Yeah, Doc is a great pour for sure. Karsten, where you at, dog? Karsten. There we go. Woohoo indeed. I hope you're a fan of Sagamore, because if not, you will be. Last one is the
Cheesecake
Frey Ranch 100% wheat whiskey single grain series. This is barrel number 1213 within the coveted cheesecake line.
Coveted.
One lucky winner. And here we go.
Boop, boop,
Clint,
boop,
I'm rooting
boop,
for you.
boop.
We already passed your name. It can't be you.
Oh,
Bear
nice.
Bryant. I think, is Bear still in here?
I think he
Bear
went to bed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bear
Does it still count?
left. No.
Okay, we have to do another one.
Yeah, you got to be present. Bear, I'm sorry. I haven't loved the channel. Oh, amazing.
Aw, thank you.
And we love that you're also a fan of Sagamore. They make really good stuff.
It's so good.
I think the only thing we've had that we didn't like was the tequila finish. That was really gross. All right. Sorry, Bear. Wish you could have been here to win this. Maybe next time, and we will roll again. Oh, CJ. CJ, I know you're in here. Tell me how badly you want that cheesecake. CJ.
CJ, type faster. Just kidding. Take your time.
Oh, wait, he is here.
All right. So, we give two
away.
Away.
All right. Well, we will give 2 away. If CJ doesn't respond soon, We'll default to Bear. If CJ, there we go. Got the bottle. Bear is back. CJ, what a good sport.
Aw. CJ, I'll send you something nice.
Yeah. Or we'll do like a little impromptu bottle share. I know we're long overdue. Wild turkey? Yeah, consider it done.
Let me write it down.
For being a good sport and for being a just a chill dude in general. We love having you in the Discord.
And CJ
Both got wild turkey.
Okay, you got it.
Oh, we forgot to do the Austin Nichols one. I did say that we would do an Austin Nichols.
Next time.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm a man of my word. We have to do it. This is the last one. Last one for Dusty Austin Nichols. Can you grab it behind you? Or if you can lean up, I can reach it. All right. Sorry, guys. We almost forgot. Got a little too excited. This is the Austin Nichols Wild Turkey 80 proof from 2003. Let's see. Can I shift it over? There we go. Austin Nichols from 2003, 80 proof. Very, very delicious stuff. I mean, we can still make that happen.
Oh, yeah. I'll switch it.
I mean, CJ, you'll get an honorary pour regardless. Because you were so gracious to give away your sample. We'll make sure you get one, and we'll just meet up with you.
All right.
This is the last one. This is the last one. This is for all the marbles. This is for your dusty turkey. Oh, it was almost Clint Hart. Nice. Oh, you would have had the best luck in the world, Clint. So, oh my God, it didn't show it. Guys, I'm so sorry. Sorry. So this is for WV Bourbon Guy. Clint, you missed it by half a second. Do you think we should re-roll? No.
Why?
Is that unfair? Sorry, guys. I forgot to put it back on the screen. I'm not used to take me home. Yeah, it's doing the multi-tab thing is something I'm still getting used to. Sorry about that, guys.
I was writing everyone's names. But congratulations to everyone. We will have many more giveaways in the future. So there will be many more chances for fun bottles.
It's okay. I won't go thirsty. with all the good luck you have, I don't doubt that. You have plenty of good pours.
Remember to send us your addresses to bondingoverbourbonpodcast@gmail.com.
@gmail.com.
And I will send out all of these samples. I will be very busy tomorrow night.
We can work on it together. We can just knock this out after this. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Once again, we are Bonding Over Bourbon. I am Chris.
I'm Kat.
And we will catch you next time.
Bye.
Don't forget to join us in Discord.